story of the dragon from ancient to great. I'm Dragon, I'm Catholic. When I was born, my parents let me be baptized. I cried so hard and the whole church almost wanted to stop. When I was 1 year old, I couldn't speak yet. I was in Binh Duong. The air was fresh, but at that time I was very sick. One day when I was 2 to 3 years old, I was very sick, had to take a taxi to the hospital. In the car when I was about to go to the hospital, I suddenly vomited a lot. When I went to the hospital, the doctors gave me injections and gave me medicine. When my illness was over, my mother sent me to kindergarten. Almost every year I go to kindergarten I cry. At that time, I was playing with some friends in kindergarten, when 2 girls came to me. One of them kept slapping me and the other girl yelled and slaps me all the time. I was very angry but I didn't want to hurt you, so I tried to hold back without hitting back. When I was 5 years old, I graduated from kindergarten. I went to church with my sisters and sisters. There, I studied very well. Although my handwriting was very bad, I was still loved by the sisters. When I was 6 years old, I was in 1st grade. I didn't worry or cry like other kids. When entering my class, a friend named Van Con suddenly pinched and slapped me. It's the same as when I was in kindergarten, but when I was in 1st grade, there was only one student. Van Con's friend slaps but little and especially not small. When that friend let me go or something, the next day, my school was raining, when I first entered the field in the morning. The yard was very slippery. I was joking with my friends when I ran, slipped and fell, hit my head very hard on the field and I cried a lot. I was in a lot of pain. At that time I was normal. But when I went to class, I still cried and suddenly I was dizzy and vomited. My aunt took me to the infirmary and I vomited a lot. Vomited on the other girl's bed and vomited once on the floor. When my grandmother came to pick me up, I was very tired. When I got to the hospital, I was very hungry. My mom and dad bought me a small loaf of bread. After that time, I was healed and finished, so I went to school normally. When I was 7 years old, I went to 2nd grade. When I was 8 years old, I went to 3rd grade. At that time, my school organized an outing in Kukai, so I asked my mother and my mother to agree to let me go. When I arrived at Kukai, I was still playing normally. But when I went to the pool to play, I was walking normally. Suddenly the floor in the pool was so slippery that I hit my head on the floor lightly. I was trying not to cry. Then it's over. When I got to the shore, some tall friends said it was 1 meter 10 or 20. I'm 1 meter 30 so I can go there. Then I asked my friend to go further. And I was walking to the middle of the bank when I tripped. The water level was already higher than me because it was 1 meter 40, so I called for help and accidentally pulled my friend down and my friend also drowned with me. I tried to cling to the tallest guy in my class and swing on him. When the lifeguard saw this, he saved me and told me to go over to the lake for the children to play. When I was 9 years old, I went to 4th grade. My aunt found me very loving, friendly and smiling at me, unlike the girls from 1st to 3rd grade. Now that I'm on summer break, I miss her 4th grade very much. I don't know what the 5th grade girl will do to me either. Thanks for taking the time to listen to Dragon's story. Thanks, goodbye and see you again. Laughing face.